What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the Contender MMA training facility. I'm in the cage here with Tam Khan, the owner and founder of Contender MMA. And we're coming at you here to give you the post-fight analysis for UFC 134, which went live in Rio last night. And it was a pretty fantastic card. I mean, there was some great fights, lots of awesome knockouts, great display of excellent performance on both sides. Tam, what did you think of that?
I mean, it was a great show. The atmosphere was electric, especially when you had the Brazilian local fighters fight. One of the best ovations I've ever seen for a fight when Anderson came out. I mean, but there was some controversy as well, as we're going to get into. First fight, let's talk about, was Louis Kane and Mokdad. Yeah, good debut. We got that pick right. Yeah,
you got that pick right. I didn't. I picked Louis Kane, who was doing very well in the beginning, and I actually thought he was going to seal the deal, and Nedkov comes back out of nowhere. I didn't even know how he pulled that one out.
To be honest, that's not how I thought Nedkov would win. I thought it would be from wrestling, but he stuck in there. Louis Kane dominated the fight from the get-go. Nice striking, rock. Nedkov broke his nose with a beautiful uppercut, kept it standing, pressure against the fence, cut the ring off. But he kept dropping his left hand, and then kept just through the whole fight was throwing an overhand right, throwing an overhand. He was showing a mile off. Louis Kane, I don't know, maybe it's ring rust, he's been out for a bit of time, got caught on the temple, and that was it. It was probably the biggest turnaround of the day, I think, of the whole event. He was getting dominated. He came with a win, good win for Nedkov, his first match in the UFC. Not impressive in any way.
If you're Dana White, what do you think? You think this guy?
I mean, he showed heart.
He deserves to be
there. He showed heart. He stuck in there. He got the win. I mean, that's the main thing. But I can't say Dana White. Like, he's won in the UFC. He's beat a tough guy for Louis Kane, so obviously he deserves to be there. But didn't show anything of any threat to 205. He looks small to me. He'd be better off going to middleweight. But well done to him. He won. Nothing impressive. Louis Kane lost that fight more than Nedkov won.
Yeah, I agree. Who do you think Nedkov's going to be going up against next? What match would you think would challenge Nedkov to take it to the next level?
I mean, they need to test him. Some of the 205 top ranks, maybe like a Franklin, someone of that category, someone who's got a bit of a name, but someone out of the top 5, just to see where he stands, you know? Give him a bit of a test. But I mean, he beat Louis Kane. Kane was a favourite. I thought Nedkov went for wrestling, but tough guy, durable, stood in there. But nothing really to write home about. No threats to the titles, nothing special.
All right, let's move on to the next fight. Ross Pearson, Edson Barbosa. I think we both chose Edson Barbosa, but I did. You did kind of lean toward Ross Pearson.
I wanted to put Pearson to win, being a fellow Brit, and number 2, he did train hard. I heard he was training with Dominic Cruz and that team up there in the States. And it showed, man, because to be honest, Ross Pearson was amazing.
He was on another level. It was unbelievable.
The best I've ever seen. His stand-up was so precise, his range, his
head movement,
checked everything. Barbosa, I mean, first round was all Pearson, in my opinion. It was a slow round, it wasn't nothing exciting, no real great effective strikes, but Pearson dominated the ring, pushed the aggression, took the centre of the ring, cleaner strikes, checked everything. The better puncher. Second round, Barbosa by far.
Barbosa, he had that knockdown. And then
dominated some good spinning back kicks there, caught him, blooded up Pearson a bit. And the third round, in my opinion, was Pearson.
I have to agree, I thought the third round was Pearson as well.
Barbosa had nothing but a body shot, I think, and a spin back. Maybe he opened a cut, which I think the judges see a bit of blood, and they think, I mean, one cut, some people cut easier, some more scar tissue.
And that's the thing with them, you know.
4 minutes of that round, 4 minutes and 20 seconds was all Pearson. What annoyed me, I knew when it went to the decision, it's in Brazil. It's going to show, but it was unfortunate. It was a great fight, but in my opinion, Pearson won. 2 rounds to 1.
I have to agree. In my opinion, I thought Pearson won as well. Edson Barbosa took the win for that, so technically we got our picks right, but
we got our picks
the
right.
better man didn't win that day, did they?
I always said I wanted Pearson to win. I just didn't think he would, but he did. He won it. I think the majority of the people know he won it. Close fight. I mean, I'd rather see it a draw than see someone but Pearson lose. I couldn't see Barbosa win that fight. The second round, okay, I let him entertain, but some of the scorecards were just ridiculous. It was unfair, but at the same time, a lot of things to write home about. He fought well, and he's got. Barbosa looked sloppy while Pearson looked better. So
absolutely, yeah. When you're taking, when they're saying that Barbosa is a top 5 contender and he puts on a display like that, not to take away credit from him, he did a great job.
It was tough, but I think
Ross Pearson
pushed the pace. Pearson looks fresh all 3 rounds. Barbosa was tired. He couldn't handle being put on the back foot. And great fight, very tough fight. Good stand up, tough, just taking it back and forth. Conditioning of Pearson was amazing. Got floored, stood back up, fought back on. But unfortunately, Barbo's going to win. We got that pick right again, but
Yeah.
PSC.
And it's important to note that that one did take fight of the night as well.
Yeah, it was a great
so
fight.
they both walked away winners. Let's move on to the next fight, which I thought was absolutely awesome. Before we get to Griffin, let's talk about Minotauro Nogueira and Brendan Schaub.
That was a shock of the
That
night.
was a great
And we did
fight.
say, I said to all of you, Schaub would win. I thought Schaub would win.
Yeah, I picked Schaub
wanted
myself.
Nogueira. I don't know Schaub. I wanted Nogueira, and I swear I was so happy. It was a weird start. Schaub was kind of getting the better of the strikes. Minotauro looked stationary.
He looked a lot more smooth.
His knee was high, but we said that when I was watching it, he looked stationary, but he said he had a knee problem, he had a few injuries, but man, caught Schaub's chin was in the air when he was jabbing. I kept saying that yesterday. He looks like if Minotauro connects, he's going to catch him, and he did, knocked him out cold.
That's exactly how he knocked him out.
Bad loss for Schaub. The Schaub's, no disrespect, Minotauro is a legend, but because it's where he is in his career, it's not a loss that Schaub wanted to take.
No, it's not. And Schaub was the whole weekend talking about how he wanted to take out the legends to build his career, to build
He was
his
even
hype
looking at
behind
Brock
him.
Lesnar, I think, after the fight.
Yeah, which is probably far away from his rearview mirror now,
Yeah,
isn't it? Where does Schaub go from here? Does he start back at the bottom? Do you think Dana White will give him another chance?
Yeah, he'll give him another chance because he's a tough guy. He fought well just till he got caught. Just like Roy Nelson had a slip up.
Yeah.
There's a few guys that can just keep testing themselves. There's Chuck Congo, there's Pat Barry, maybe.
Who would you like to see him fight next?
Pat Barry.
Pat
Pat Barry's come on for loss, which was a very good fight with Congo. And just see where he comes from there. I think Pat Barry would school him, but you never know. But great for Nogueira, great for the Brazilian crowd to see him back, come with that big win.
And Nogueira did take out knockout of the night for that as well as a fight of the night. I mean, that guy went home rich. Oh, yeah, there was also Minotauro took fight of the night as well.
Really? 2 fights?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did.
We haven't slept, as you can see. It's been a late night just for you guys. And
maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Check it out. I'm not always right, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next fight, which was Shogun against Griffin.
I got this wrong, totally wrong.
I picked Mauricio Shogun Rua. He delivered. I knew that he was going to come back strong. I mean, that's the thing with Rua, isn't it? He always loses, comes back strong, loses, comes back strong. He's a bit inconsistent in that, but it gives him that motivation.
No disrespect to Rua. Huge fan, aggressive, killer instinct like the shootbox guys all have. But Griffin just didn't look like he was there. I don't know what happened. Griffin just stood there, looked sluggish, frame, half-height leg kicks, head kicks, faint jab. I mean, he wasn't even
sloppy. He
just
stood
slow. There.
Yeah.
Then I think he fell to the ground. It wasn't even a shoot. What was it? Then he just got.
Went for
I want to see what happens if he says anything about the fight. What he felt like. He just didn't look like he was there. It just looked like he had no. I don't know what the. No disrespect to Shogun, but both did look special. So Shogun got the win, but Shogun looks like he's still wild. I mean, the fight was strange with the way Griffin fought.
Yeah, it was a very odd fight. I have to say, I don't think his mind was there. There was reports after the fight that his wife was delivering the baby boy or baby girl. So maybe he never left the changing room that night. We never know.
He just
looked like he was very
respect to Shogun to come back from a bad loss and come back and win. That's a show a true fighter. The ones who come back from losses and win after that, it shows your heart dedication. He came out like he never always does, blazing. So Shogun's back.
Shogun's stock went right up there.
Oh yeah.
Where do we see him go on from here now?
I'd like to see a Shogun be TOT, something like that. You know, a strong wrestler, someone who should. TO's got like on a confident high. Maybe a Phil Davis. Because Phil Davis.
He was on injury.
So let's see Shogun with a top 5 guy. It's got to be top 5 because Shogun's there. So maybe a Phil Davis, maybe Tio. I think Rashad's waiting for the next in line, so not Rashad, but you know, one of these guys. Maybe even Machida again.
I'd like to see Phil Davis and Shogun. I think that's a great match.
That'll be a good fight.
Pretty good. All right, let's go with the final fight of the card, which was
We said it.
It was an epic fight.
Let me just say one thing. The greatest MMA fighter today in history is Anderson Silva. If you've got a problem with that or you hate that, just write a comment on YouTube like you always do.
What is it with this guy? He just comes out and makes you look stupid. He just makes you look like you're on another. He's on another level, isn't he?
His experience, he's been around the block, his training. I mean, he's experienced losses early in his career, which is good. He's been through the bad times, the good times. He's travelled, fought in small shows in the UK, and he's there. His peak, his striking is perfect. His range, his jiu-jitsu is good. His wrestling was good against the fence, clinching, strong, calm, underhooking. He just looked brilliant. And
let's talk about that. What do you think that was Okami's game plan, to take him to the fence, to dirty box with him, and then eventually take him to the ground?
Okami's game plan would have been like Chelsea, just put the pressure on Anderson, stick it on, but it's another thing doing it. When Anderson comes in, he just throws all that
And he was doing that in the beginning. He was putting the pressure
Anderson started quite quick as well, like usual. He was putting the pressure back. He tried to get him against fence, but Anderson's very strong clinch as well.
And he made him pay for those clinches.
Made him face some hard knees to the ribs, made him drop his hands a little bit, outboxed him. And when Anderson gets confident, puts his hands out, that demoralises his opponent. He's thinking, what do I do? Do I counter?
Yeah.
Took Kami out of his game. I like Chelson, who didn't get drawn into that. Kami did. And it's over there. He was just picking him apart. I think even on the ground, he kind of wanted to go on. Anderson was just like half-heartedly hitting him. He wanted to turn the crowd. I mean, the guys that, if I was Anderson Silva, it was an amazing performance. Kami's no joke. People will be saying, oh, he wasn't going to win anyway, but he beat everyone out there, Kami.
It's a 15-win streak for Anderson Silva. He's defended his title numerous times.
And he's gone up in weights. He's beat top like Forrest Griffin and James. So he's beat some tough guys in different weights. So he's not no joke. He is pound for pound the best. He is the greatest ever in my opinion because he's proven it.
Where do you want to see Anderson next? Where do you want to see him?
I don't think he should fight middleweight. What's there to prove? You could get slip up.
I have to agree with you.
He's been there, done that. He's beat everyone. There's no one else to fight. People are saying rematch with Vitor, rematch. There's no. Where's the point? I think that was a one-off from Chelsea.
He destroyed Vitor in devastating fashion.
And even Chelsea fought the fight of his life and still couldn't beat him. You don't forget that. Well, let's look at the other way. He fought the fight of his life, pounded for 5 rounds and still got triangle. So what's he going to do with Anderson on his good day? I think he should either wait for the GSP Diaz result if GSP wins, fight GSP, or I seriously think go up 5 rounds.
That would be a very interesting fight.
Go light heavy, clear division. I cannot see anyone beating him in these two divisions. Bones and him will be the greatest fight. I still pick Anderson, but it'll be an amazing fight. If there's some small heavyweights, go up heavyweight. The guy, he's going to have to lose now. He's a legend. He's one of the greatest. First heavyweight's going to have to lose. He should be like Roy Jones. Go for it. What's there to prove? He's done it all. He won't get this for it. So let's go. People are losing their reputation. Fedor, unfortunately, some of the legends. But Anderson's keeping his stock's just like Dana White said. He's the best ever. He is. Amazing performance.
I have to agree. He is just on another level.
So we got that pick right. So I think it was
What about writer versus fighter? You got, how many did you get?
I got 3 wrong now.
Did you?
No, 2 wrong. 2 right.
Yeah, I don't even know where I stood. I know I lost Luis Kane. Anyway, we'll sort it out. Next fight, UFC 135. Rampage Jackson takes on Jones Jones.
What a fight! I can't wait. Don't worry, we'll do our predictions on that. And not only that, stay tuned for some techniques of the week. A lot of news coming up, and we'll get back to you soon. Any comments you want, email info@contendermma.com. If you're in the UAE, come train at contendermma.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Tam_Khan. Just abuse me as much as you want, and I'll answer you back. Or you can follow him, MMA Ranter.
Yeah, follow me at the MMA Ranter. We're going to keep you up to date. We got techniques for you.
And keep buying Sports 360. Keep checking the blogs. It's a new thing on Sports 360. The first time they brought mixed martial arts to UAE, which is awesome. It's going to give it more mainstream kind of exclusivity, and we're going to try and just appeal to mass markets. So Sports 360, thank you to them for helping support the sport, and let's just keep building it. So give us your ideas, options, what you want to see, and we'll try and bring it to you.
All right, there you have it. Post-fight analysis for UFC 134, which went live at Rio de Janeiro last night. Tam, thanks again for giving us your post-fight analysis. We'll catch you next time, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much.